Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to talk to you about birthdays, leap years, and how they relate to astrology. Everyone, or most everyone, knows what their birth date is. They think it's important. Most people have some sort of party or celebration, and most would agree that the birthday is significant. Even government is very interested in your birth date. When you fill out government forms, corporate business forms, they always want to know your date of birth. And then there's this issue of leap year. What is a leap year and why does it exist? The leap year comes about because there is a discrepancy between the Gregorian calendar and the astronomical year. Let's get a better perspective on this. Here we see that the astronomical year, or the time that the Earth takes to revolve fully around the Sun, is 365 days, 24, or 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 48 seconds. However, the Gregorian calendar only has 365 equal days. There's a discrepancy of several hours. And if this was not corrected, eventually our calendars would be way off over a span of many years. So what has been done is every 4 years they add an extra day to the Gregorian calendar. And this happens on February 29th. Ordinarily, February only has 28 days. But on the leap year, we add an extra day. We get February 29th. And that corrects the discrepancy between the astronomical year and the Gregorian calendar's year. And just to note, the leap year name comes because ordinarily, from 1 year to the next, the week advances 1 day. But on the leap year, the day advances by 2 days. It leaps 1 day. But let's move on to the astrological significance of all this. As a result of leap year, very often, every few years, a person's birth date will not fall on the correct date, or rather, a person's calendar birth date will not be their astrological or astronomical birth date. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. Here we have a Varshafal screen. It's also known as solar return, which shows the exact day and time that the Sun returns to the original position as it was in the sky at birth. And here we have a chart for someone born on May 5th, 2012. Here is year 0, born at 3 a.m. So let's advance to see what dates correspond to the astronomical and astrological birth date. The following year, it's the same day, May 5th. The year after that, on 2012, the true astrological date is May 4th. And what will happen is the person's family will celebrate the person's birth date on May 5th, which is what's on the birth certificate, when in fact the true birth date happened on May 4th. Let's continue through the years. Following year, the same thing, May 4th. Year after that returns to May 5th. May 5th. In 2016, again, it's May 4th. And 2016 was a leap year, to be sure. And this year, 2017, again, May 4th, while the family and the person will be celebrating the birthday on May 5th. Let's see this more closely graphically. So this is the transit wheel. And this wheel will show you what a birthday means astrologically. which is transiting sun conjuncts natal sun. That is a birthday. Let's move through the days. This is late April, and we'll move forward again. So the birthday is approaching. It's getting close now. Almost there. This is the true astronomical birthday, which happened on May 4th, around 8 p.m. So around 8 p.m., the person is probably going to be feeling all this stuff, this birthday stuff. The day before, the day after, and, that whole time will be colored by the birthday. And what happens on the birthday? People receive gifts. They're treated as a special person. They're given favors. Which makes sense because the sun is the king planet. The planet of status, among other things, along with Saturn. It also stands for leadership and a powerful people. So, on the birthday, you can say that the person has become king for a day. King or queen. They're treated like royalty because the sun is royalty, represents royalty. So on this time, even if there probably were no birth dates recorded, astrologically, the significance would be the person becomes king for a day. Also, their path is shown. Around this time, the person will come to a much clearer idea of what their path in life is and what they want to accomplish in this life. This is a good thing to think about around your birthday, what path you want your life to take. And you'll receive royalty-like treatment, king or queen for a day. Next leap year is 2020, and then 24, every 4 years after that. Another thing I want to show you about birthdays and the solar transits is that the significance of the transit of the sun does not end on your birthday. It continues. Because we have all the other aspects too. The sextile and the square and the trine. Let's look at some of the other aspects that can be formed through the solar transit. About 2 months into the year, we have the sextile, as you can see here, and that indicates a more pleasant time for the person. Even stronger would be the square, and here you see the red line indicating square. This would be a difficult time for the person. They may even get physically sick, come down with an illness. You notice how this person has Mars right on their square. There would be a particular difficulty. But in any case, every 3 months or so, you'll get a solar square or opposition, which can be troublesome. 6 months into the person's life or year, we get the opposition day. It's the opposite of the birthday. In this case, the authorities are against you. People in power will not be favorable to you. The king is opposed to you. You may be facing some powerful person opposite from you. And so it continues through the year. About 8 months into it, you get the trine, the sun trine sun. In this case, the authorities are favorable to you. Your body will be doing well. Your relationship with your father may improve. Once again, a square about 9 months into the year, the astrological year. Another challenging thing where you would be asked to assume some sort of responsibility. Sickness may come on the squares and oppositions. Your body will be under stress. And once again, the birthday. All is well and wonderful on the birthday when transiting sun passes over natal sun.